Right. So, a very good evening, everyone. Uh, we'll start our presentation sessions, followed by discussion session if we have time. And first, we have Nishant. Those who want to give presentation, please raise your hands. And first is Nishant. Yes, Nishant, you can start your presentation.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm Nishant, and my task was to create a project curriculum, and I'm from the cloud computing group. So the task objectives were to create a project curriculum and to build a plan for scalable and secure infrastructure for stock market investing, and to gain more insights in order to manage cloud infrastructure operations for Hackweather Limited. So here are the table of contents for the first month. So the first week of the first month is introduction to cloud computing in stock market investing. And its first session is overview of cloud computing and its applications in stock market investing. So the first session includes data storage and management. So cloud storage platforms allow investors to securely store and access vast amounts of financial data, including historical market data, company financials, and news feeds. So it also includes data analysis and with virtual visualization. It also includes high frequency trading along with machine learning and artificial intelligence. So the second session of week one includes introduction to cloud service providers like AWS, Azure, and GCP. So these cloud service providers offer a range of cloud computing services, infrastructure, and platforms to businesses and individuals. They provide the necessary resources and tools for organizations to build, deploy, and manage their applications and services in the cloud. So the three prominent cloud service providers are Amazon Web Services, which is AWS, Microsoft Azure, GCP, which is Google Cloud Platform, and the interns would be briefed about these cloud service providers. So the third session is in understanding cloud-based data management and analysis tools. So here the cloud data management and analysis tools are software solutions that leverage the capabilities of cloud computing to store, process, analyze, and derive insights from large data sets. These tools provide efficient, scalable ways to handle data-intensive tasks and enable organizations to make data-driven decisions. Here are some of the examples of cloud-based data management facilities. So the cloud data management includes the disaster recovery, security, archival and compliance, analytics, and other, other features. So the week two, second and third includes cloud-based data management and analysis. So the first session in week two and three includes understanding different types of data and their relevance in stock market investing. So in stock market investing, understanding different data types is very essential for making decisions. So the some of the relevant data types are historical price data, financial statements, technical analysis, economic indicators, company news and announcements, and industry and sector data. So the second session of the second and third week includes introduction to data collection, processing, and data storage on cloud platforms like AWS, which AWS provides AWS S3 for data collection and storage. And for data processing, AWS provides AWS Glue and Amazon Athena. So continuing with the week fourth and fifth of the first month, it includes high frequency trading and risk management. High frequency trading is a trading strategy that utilizes advanced technology and algorithms to execute a large number of trades at extremely high speeds. Uh, High frequency trading has gained significant popularity in recent years due to its potential benefits in stock market investing. So here is an example of a system which provides ultra low latency architecture. So it provides a millisecond advantage, and using this high frequency trading, so the company can gain profits in the near future and for predicting the stock in the stock market. So the week six includes machine learning and AI in stock market investing. So the week six of the course focuses on exploring the application of machine learning and artificial intelligence in stock market investing. So ML and AI techniques have become increasingly popular in the industry, to which enables the investors to analyze large volumes of data, identify patterns, and make informed investment decisions. So also along with this, the hands-on experience with cloud-based machine learning tools like Amazon SageMaker will be introduced to the interns. So here are the table of contents for the second month. And the first week of the second month includes cloud-based training platforms. So the first session is understanding cloud-based trading platforms and their advantages. So the benefits of cloud-based trading platforms are reliability, scalability, flexibility, security, improved communication, increased storage, disaster recovery, and reduced cost. And the second session is introduction to AWS Cloud Formation for deployment of trading platforms. And the third session is hands-on experience with AWS Elastic Beanstalk. So the second and the third week of the second month includes introduction to cloud-based infrastructure for stock market investing. And the second session is understanding the importance of scalability and high availability. So high availability means the multiple architectures are combined together and they are available to the user. And it also enables load balancing and fault tolerance along with it. So scalability means is of two types, and it is horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. And the third session of week second and third, it includes hands-on experience with AWS EC2, Elastic Load Balancer, and auto scaling groups. So the load balancing means to reduce the loads on a particular computer. So here the EC2 instances are combined with load balancer, and the accordingly in various availability zones, the load is balanced and the data processing is conducted very easily. So the fourth and the fifth week of the second month includes cloud-based security and stock market investing. So the fourth and the fifth week of the course focuses on understanding different types of security threats and vulnerabilities. It also will provide the hands-on experience with AWS security groups, IAM, which is Identity Access Management, KMS, which is Key Management Services. So these all services are provided with AWS. We can also use Google Cloud as well as Azure. So the sixth week and the final week of this internship will include cloud-based monitoring and troubleshooting. So the week six of the course focuses on understanding cloud-based monitoring and troubleshooting, and also helps in market understanding along with the introduction to monitoring tools with AWS CloudWatch, AWS X-Ray, and also it includes a hands-on experience with troubleshooting and resolving common issues in the cloud-based stock market investing infrastructure. So, in conclusion, this curriculum covers all the essential topics required for a cloud computing intern in a stock market investing company. So, the intern will gain hands-on experience with cloud-based data management and analysis. It also includes high-frequency trading, risk management, machine learning, and AI. Cloud-based trading platforms provide infrastructure, security, monitoring, and troubleshooting. So by the end of this internship, the intern will be well equipped to contribute to the company's cloud-based stock market investing infrastructure. So here are the references that I've used in this presentation. And thank you for your attention. And if you have any queries, you can email me in the specified email ID. So if you have any questions, you can please unmute and ask. Thank you.
Right. So Nishant, this is is it over?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you just scroll down to the first slide?
Yes.
Scroll down. Right. Klaus Bears. Right. So it was to build a like
It was
what
to
what the
summarize
task,
the,
yeah, will be doing
yeah,
like in all the weeks, right?
yes,
So
correct.
there was no demo for it, right?
No.
Okay. So you could have summarized it using a Gantt chart, right?
So I provided the table of contents for each month over there,
Okay.
and I have accordingly shared.
Eh, okay. So I would like to say you use very good colors and the PPT was well structured. Although there were some slides in which there were too many texts like accumulated, so it wasn't looking good. But overall, the PPT was well formatted and yeah, you did explained pretty much everything. So, were the data provided to you like in every week what you will be doing and all the tasks?
Yes, sir, the data was provided, and we had to explain them.
Okay, okay. Well, okay, yeah. So, yeah, as I was saying, it is well structured. You did miss that hook story part. Although the introduction was very nice, you started it like explaining the objectives and what you are going to explain, but there was no hook story. Why is that?
So, sir, for this, we cannot structure a story, I think so.
Yeah, although it's like pretty much a subjective type, but
Yeah.
why do you frame this in this task wise, week wise? Why do you frame it like that? So that could be used as work stream.
Mhm.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, like simple things. You can use it
Mhm.
in your hook story. And there was a reference slide. You could explain that reference slides. Like I saw that last reference was of YouTube and some alphabets, but what is that? Like, so you could have
Okay.
explained that, no? So yeah,
Mhm.
and the rest, you covered pretty much everything. And yeah, that's all. You did miss that hook story part, and the start was nice, the flow was nice, and the last part of the presentation was nice as well, like the ending part of using references. Just do explain the references, and you did include your email, right, in the
Yes.
Q&A part, right? That's all then. That's all.
Okay.
That's all from my side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. You do have other presentations remaining as well.
Yeah, correct. Uh,
So when will
I
you
will
be?
present it in the coming days.
Okay, but do it as soon as possible. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can see your
For sure.
data. There are so many presentations remaining, like four or five.
Yes, sir. I have completed that, and I will present it
Okay.
in the coming.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's move ahead and okay, we have Diksha Deshmukh with us. Yeah, Diksha, you can unmute yourself
Yes,
and
sir.
share your screen.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am audible.
Yeah, you are audible. Please turn your camera on.
Uh,
And please tell me your topic name.
yes, sir. So my presentation topic name is to read a CSV historical data of the stock market in Java.
Right, right. Okay. Yeah, it's scheduled.
So wait a minute. It's not camera.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just fix it.
Yes, sir. Sir, now I am visible.
Yeah, you're visible. Yeah, you're visible.
Okay, sir. So, uh, greetings to everyone. My name is Diksha Deshmukh from Informational Technology, Bansal Institute of Science and Technology. And today my presentation on to read a CSV historical data of the stock market in Java. So, firstly, I want to justify my statement of the presentation to read a CSV historical data of the stock market in a Java. So, firstly, the CSV means the comma separated values, and it is a file. It's a text value that has a specific format which allow data to be saved in a table structured format. And sir, in the historical data of the stock market in Java means the CSV form. I have explained about the CSV, that is a comma separated value, and in historical, all historical stock prices and index values along with the daily, monthly and yearly. It is about the presentation. And uh, on a next slide I have the content of my presentation was the first introduction, and the second one is the objective, and the third one is the reading the CSV data and the process of reading CSV in Java, and the data presentation and the visualization, analysis, interpretation, code, and conclusion. And on the next slide, to move further to about introduction of my presentation about the stock market, the historical data as a serve as a treasure trove of information. All the historical data which are monthly stored in our database to structure and to maintain the data in a storage format, and the CSV also uses in the data storage and manipulation. It is and the historical data serve as a treasure trove of information, offering a window into the performance of stock over time. The monthly basis the stock have been calculated and storing into the database, and to calculate and to maintain our storage the CSV we can use. By analyzing this data we can identify recurring pattern and understand market trends and gain a competitive edge in the investment world. To gain a investment to get a competitive edge in the investment world, to in the stock market, and the it is used in also in the business. And the in the second point, I have the historical stock market data analysis help us understand the behavior of individual stock. Whatever the individual stock have been stored and has to understand the behavior, we can sectorize and the market as a whole. It enable us to make an informed decision, assess the risk, and develop a strategy, which is very important in business to grow up and take a risk, and to build our stocks and get a historical data to get a decision, and on the basis we can competitive edge, so we can uh, use it. And it enable us to make an informed decision, assess the risk, and develop strategies and align with the market trends. Where you are seasoned investor or just starting or harnessing the power of historical data is essential for success. It is an introduction of my presentation. And the second slide I have objective. Why the demonstrate how to read and analyze the CSV historical data of the stock market in Java. It is the objective we are analyzing the historical data through analyze CSV, that is a comma separated values to the stock market in Java. And the second point is to provide you with the necessary tools and knowledge of the effective extract insight from the historical stock market and data using Java. It is my objective of the presentation. And on further next slide I have the reading CSV data. How to be read CSV data, and how to be it analyze. To analyze the historical market data we need to first read first we have to analyze the historical data. So we have to first read and extract information, whatever the information we have about the common separated values through files, and we can analyze our historical stock market data through it. The CSV file are widely used for storing and sharing structured data and making them a common format for stock market. It is for all the basis for analyze historical data in the CSV file through. And in the second point, to analyze historical data markets data, we have to first read, and two widely used for storing and sharing a common format for stock market data. In next slide, I have a process for reading CSV data in Java. The reading of a CSV data in Java, firstly, import a library through a file handling and data parsing, such as a Java input output and java.util package. And the second point is a define a method in process of reading CSV data in Java. Second, firstly, we have to input a packages and then have to define a method to the CSV file and store it the data. Third, third point is a use a buffered reader to write the file line by line. To analyze our stock market in the CSV data process of reading, use a buffered reader. And then in a fourth point, that is a split each line into data element using the comma delimiter. Split each line into the data element using the common delimiter. In fifth point, I have the process of reading CSV data in Java to extract the relevant information such as the date, price, and the high price and the low price for each data point to analyze our data. In the next slide is a data presentation. That is a data presentation is an effective presentation. The data is crucial for understanding and analyzing the historical stock market trends. Data presentation should be effective. So presentation is crucial for analyzing the whole historical data. We get a decision to high or cost to decide our values of the stock market in through this. And the data presentation, a well-structured presentation allows us to identify patterns, draw insights, and make an informed investment decision. To be get a good business, to be run a good businessman, we have to get a data presentation with a well-structured format in this slide. And the next slide is about a visualization. That is a visualization stock market data is a powerful to gain insight and understand patterns that might not be immediately apparent in a raw data. In visualization or all the stock market or the historical data, first we have to visualize our stock market and then immediately apparent in raw data to identify trends, anomalies, and correlation, and that can inform our investment decision. To be get a good decision, we have to visualize our data of the stock market uh, to get a good decision for our business. Popular visualization library for Java is a JFree chart or a chart JS, and it is a line chart, candlestick chart, and the volume charts. Yeah, and in the next slide, I have the analysis and interpretation. After the whole uh, after the whole stock market analysis, it is analyze and interpretation should be there. Analyzation and interpretation historical stock market in data is where we extract valuable insight, all the valuable extract insights and make an informed investment decision. It allows us to understand the trends, pattern, and factor that influence stock performance. Whatever the trends and patterns should be there, analysis should be done, and the interpretation to get a good decision in our businessman and to hold our businessman in a profit due to the basis of our historical data. And uh, in my presentation, it was the code I have done for the CSV read in a stock market. I have here import a buffer reader, as I explained in the further slide about the how to process to read a data in a CSV. So I have here import the data, that is import import the packages, that is a buffer reader, that is a file reader, input output exception, and I have here the created the public class, that is a stock market data presentation, and further I have uh, made a method static void read CSV and strings CSV in pipe, and then I have declared here string line string CSV split by. Here I use a file handling, that is a try block, that is a buffer reader, and br is equals to new to get a new buffer reader in that, and the string header and the through is equal to br read line, and here I have printed a stock market data and the header, and in the process each line by the CSV file, then file line PR read line, and it's not equal to null, the statement I have run, and the string data is equal to line split CSV split by, and here the string data is equal to data in a bracket, I have input a zero value, and a double open and double parse and double data 1 data 2, whatever the data I have input here to get data 1, and then data in the next slide data 3, and there I have printed data open and high and log, high and low, whatever the whatever the data open and high and low about the analysis of the stock market to high and low, that basis I have here uses this system, this we uses to print, and I have here try and catch block, so catch input output exception and e dot print stack trace. um, in my output is a date open and high and low, that is a 2000, here I have taken some out input about trend in the stock market, then it is about my programs output, and it is a conclusion part, that is a after the whole presentation, it is a conclusion that historical data analysis serve as a powerful tool for investors, and analyzed it enable us to mitigate risk, identify and potential market trends, and make more informed investment decision. All the historical data which we analyze is a powerful tool for investor to analyze and to grow their business in the and making a good decision and mitigate risk and identify potential market trends, whatever the trends are following the market, to analyze on the basis and visualize our data on the historical data, so we can move further investment decision. It is good for the investor, and second, it is a powerful tool. That's all about my presentation, and the thank you.
Right. So Diksha, is it over?
Yes, sir.
Right. So your task is to read CSV historical data, right?
Yes,
So that means you must have been provided with some CSV file.
yes, sir.
So you did not show us that.
See, sir, sir, in that I have scheduled only presentation in the CSV file that I.
Yeah, that's okay. But see,
Oh, okay.
your presentation is over, right? There is no demo part.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you are only using that snippets, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you just turn to that objective slide which you showed us? I believe it's sixth or seventh slide.
Yes, sir.
Down. Right here, right. So it says to demonstrate how to read and analyze the CSV data. Right.
Yes.
So are you only going to give that snippets, or is there actual demonstration you're going to show us?
Sir. Oh, okay.
Well, you did have the, like, you did the task, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're using the snippets. That means you have done the demo part as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can show us that demo.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So in demo part I have done, but I have not saved it. That's why. So it is my first presentation. So I will correct myself in further presentation.
Right. How is that possible that you didn't save the task?
So it was. I have
Uh,
to.
See, your objective clearly says to demonstrate how to read and analyze the CSV file.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
So if I am to give the demo part, so I'll first show the CSV file, then I'll
Okay.
show the block of codes, the IDE codes,
Yes, sir.
then the what it shows by the code, and I put my CSV file, and it will extract everything, and then it will form this high, low, open values, which you
Yes,
showed the result, right?
yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
So that should be done as a part of the demo.
yes, sir.
But how
Sir,
how is it possible that you didn't save the file?
yes, sir. Uh, I have to. I have done. I have to open it.
Okay, so okay, right. See, your flow was very nice. You started properly. Gave us
Yes,
a gist about what is CSV and what it does and everything.
yes,
There was a good story. And see, the only thing you are missing here, not exactly the only thing, but see, there are just too many texts in a single slides. So
yes,
you
sir.
can just substitute it with a single lines or
Yes,
pointers, and then explain them. So that will be much nice. See, you're using a simple PPT, and that's nice, but just use some graphs, or to represent the data. That will be much effective while explaining. And next thing is, since it's your first presentation, right?
yes, sir.
So while ending the presentation, what you have to do is you have to give the references. So you have collected the data and everything, right? You have been given a CSV file by Hackveda Limited, right? So you
Okay.
could include that as the references and the data which we have gathered from all the sites. So you can mention those as part of references, right? So that references slides, then there has to be a Q&A slide where you should be asking questions. And if someone has a doubt, so you should mention your Gmail or a
Okay.
GitHub link so that
Yes.
they can contact, right? So
Next
these two
time.
things, yeah, from next time onwards, just include these things, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I'm still not convinced that you didn't
Sir,
save your demo.
I have it, but it will. I will show you.
Yeah, it's okay. Just show me.
एक further.
See, because in the snippets as well, you are showing some of the codes, right?
Okay.
They are not complete, right?
Okay. Sir, I have it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So it is not opening here now, but
Okay,
I have a screenshot and I have created, but I will. It's not.
okay. It's fine. So can you
Sir,
just
yes,
show me
sir.
your entire PPT, like
Yes, sir.
the demo part?
Okay. So it is
Yeah,
uh,
it's okay. Just
introduction.
scroll down.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you are using a bigger font size, right?
Okay.
So yeah, just scroll down. Just scroll down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So is it? Yeah. Okay. So this is the introduction, right? So
Yes,
instead
sir.
of this, you can just add lines,
Okay.
and yeah, that will take less space, and you can include more data to your
Ye-
introduction part,
Yes, sir.
right? So it will be more elaborative.
Yes.
Okay. Just scroll down. Right. Scroll down.
Here it is.
Yeah. So what what uh what are the tools you are using? So because the second point of the objective says to elaborate the tools and everything which are you going to use.
The tool for the CSV file I have uses the tools uh, like importing the packages that about the tools.
Yeah, you can just scroll down and see if you get it.
It is about the
Mm-hmm. So you import the libraries. Okay.
yes sir.
Okay, just scroll down. Data presentation. Okay.
Further on, no.
Okay. Yeah. And okay. Okay. Show me the demo part again. Hello, Diksha. Hello, Diksha. Hello. Am I visible?
Yes sir.
Okay. I believe there was some hindrance. Yeah. Can you just show me the demo part?
So it
The,
is the first slide.
okay. Just show me the demo snippets you included. Yeah. Here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just scroll down. Okay. Okay. And then the result. Okay. So this is the output. Is this the only input given to you in that file, or there are
Yes
more?
sir. I have read about only the topic. I have not read it the file that have given that.
Okay. Okay.
I think I
Well,
have read.
yeah. Okay. Okay, it's okay. So just from next time onwards, just please demonstrate your demo part, like, and
Okay sir.
don't just add snippets. And you understood what you have to do at the end part of the presentation, right? The reference slide, the Q&A slide,
Yes sir.
including your GitHub link and the Gmail.
Okay
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. I believe
Next
that's
time,
that's all.
yes sir. Next time I will take instruction that may have to and
Okay.
not
Yeah.
take this again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure. Just, yeah. And don't forget to save your tasks. It's very important.
Sir, I have saved, but it is not.
Running.
Huh. Sir, sorry
Okay.
for
Sure.
that.
Okay. That's all from my side. Hope you understand
Yes sir.
everything.
Yes sir.
And that's all.
It's it.
So do you have any general query?
Sir, no, thank you so much for giving me this instruction, and I will mention, and next time this will not happen. Sir.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Well, okay then. You can stop presenting.
Okay, sir.
Right. So I believe that's all from the presentation session. And since we don't have any query, so that's all from the query session as well. Since we don't have any more presenters here, so we'll end our session now. A very good evening to everyone. Thank you.